Okay, guys, welcome. This is gonna be pretty simple, really. I know stuff about the game. You want to know stuff about the game, so we are going to blast through this initial guide, the first guide of the many that we are going to make, so you can have an idea how the game works. This one is going to be how to take your first steps in the game and how not to overcomplicate things and how not to overanalyze every decision you make. So we are going to blast through this creative process and I'm gonna show you everything, alright? Let's go. First things first, the starting bonuses, it's fine, pick which one feel more thematic for you. This one is maybe a little bit more because if you start having stolen items in your inventory and you go talk to the guard, you may have problems. But regardless, don't stress too much about the bonuses. I will give you a general idea of how what classes to take, and so you can choose whatever combinations you want. Generally, sword guys, hammer guys, axe guys, bow guys, you cannot go wrong with them. Sword guys and hammer guys, which are the brutes, make for fantastic tanks early on. 2 tanks are gonna be nice to have. Axe guys are great. Fantastic melee DPS early on, especially the 2-handed Berserkers one, and then an archer guy, right? And also spear guys are very good early on too, with the spear wall ability that they have. So axe guys, hammer guys, sword guys, bow guys, you cannot go wrong with these. Pick whatever combination you want, play around with these setups and see how you feel like. But regardless, they are good, they are decent. Any combination of that style will do you good. I'm gonna make another guide explaining the classes and the setups and stuff like that, but that's for another topic. Okay, let's go. Bonuses. There are not many, so let's go through them together so you can have a better understanding of why and what. 10% less fatigue. So that's good because fatigue means how often you need to camp with your guys, right? And less fatigue means less camps. Less camps mean less salaries you have to pay and less food you have to feed. So it's a bonus that scales from a very early game to very late game. So that's always fantastic. That's always good. 10% experience and influence. That's fine, that's whatever. I'm not huge on experience bonuses because once experience has been, levels have been capped, then what do you do, right? The extra influence. Influence is like the reputation in the game. 10% extra influence is fine, I guess. It's fine. This is a fine talent if you want to. Constitution 10%, that's good, that's decent too. Constitution is not huge in the game. Damage reduction comes from other sources. It's not from your health pool, let's say. This is mostly good for animals and bears especially that have a lot of constitution, and the bears are tanks in the game, right? But generally, it's whatever. It's it's good, it's fine. 10% critical damage, that's always great. That's fantastic, right? That's always good. Suspicion reduced by 15. That depends how much thievery you want to do and how big you are in the whole thieving thing, right? Or YOLO, say screw it and roll the dice, right? So 10% fatigue and 10% critical hit damage, it's always good. Those are the 2 strongest, I would say. Okay, so negatives. Those are few. Let's go through them together so you have a better understanding of what happes. Carrying capacity decreased by 1. That's fine if you want to. That's not hindering. That's too hindering. That's fine. Eternal satisfaction. That is maybe the best one to take because later on you're gonna have sources that improve the happiness of your teammates from so many different ways. So 1 less happiness is gonna be insignificant, basically insignificant, right? Critical hit reduced by 3. No, that sucks. Absolutely sucks. Don't take it. Danger during rest increased by 10%. If you want the theme, but why have 10% more chance to get ganked while resting, right? And suspicion meter depletes 10%, 5% slower. Again, depends how much thievery you're gonna be doing, right? So I would say here the happiness thing is basically the best. So here, the most important distinction in the game, I think, the most important early decision you're going to make, I think. So it is adaptive exploration and region locked exploration. What is the difference in this? Basically, the difference is that every region in region locked, as you can imagine, every region has its own difficulty level, and so you're gonna have early game zones, medium game zones, hard level zones. Basically, how every MMO worked in time ever. If you have played every MMO out there at some point in your life, you know what that is. And adaptive exploration means that there is no levels in the zones. Basically, the enemy teams and the size of the enemy teams scale with yours. So there is no, basically that's good, because if you are like someone that wants to have challenge, someone that likes to be challenged in every part of the game, in every stage of the game, let's say, that's going to be very good for you. You're gonna like that, because you cannot really overlevel the zones. You will never actually overlevel the zones or the enemies. The enemies are going to be either same level or above you. So another good thing about the adaptive difficulty is that you can go wherever you go. Since there are no levels, you can go. You can choose a region to go after your first one and go there. Even though the main quest will guide you, of course, to the next zone, you don't have to follow that. You can go anywhere you want. Since you are not hindered or blocked by levels, the level requirements. Whenever you go somewhere else. Now, the thing is, though, that if you are a new player, I would greatly suggest to start on region locked. It's going to give you that. You are going to be able to feel stronger. You're going to be able to learn the game in your own pace. Actually, the fact that the enemies are locked and the enemy teams have specific levels, it's good, because it's going to allow you to experience the game and how it works without getting blasted in the face all the damn time by enemies, right? One thing though, and I will tell you my own experience, what happened to me, with me, for example, like when I started the game, like 1700 hours ago, I played the game at the region locked at first, and that lasted and up until I went to the third region, and that was because I am someone that likes exploring everything before I move to the next region. So by the time I arrived to the third region, I was completely overleveled, and there was no challenge there anymore, right? So I restarted the game, and basically I am playing in adaptive ever since, right? So keep in mind of those differences. There are benefits and drawbacks to everything here, but depends how much challenge you want and how much freedom and/or power spike you want to have in the game. Choose wisely. Okay, so last one, second to last one actually. Difficulty in the game. First of all, you can change the difficulty in the game at any point in time. You are not locked in this the way that you are locked with the adaptive or region lock. You cannot change the adaptive difficulty. This here, you cannot change it. Once you have chosen it, you are stuck with it. Whereas this one here, no, you can change this whenever you want. So novice, if you are new to this kind of games, you don't really know much about strategy games or turn-based games, stuff like that. Start with novice. It's fine. Experience the game in your own pace, and you can increase the level if you don't find enough challenges later on, right? Experience. Are you something that has played XCOM before? Have you played Dawn of War before? Or have you played other games like this? If you do, if you have, then you are going to be absolutely fine either with experienced or maybe expert too. Try it out. You can absolutely start in experience and then change it to expert. But I think someone that knows about XCOM, let's say, and this kind of games will have no problems playing this in experience or expert. Now, extreme. This is another ball game. This is if you are a sadist, if you want to be absolutely slaughtered and beaten down in every decision you make, pick this. It's gonna be absolutely fine. This is only for those who know the game very well. This is basically not balanced at all. This is made for those that have done everything that needs that extra challenge, right? So also be mindful that if you pick extreme, you cannot pick extreme combat and experience or expert or novice survival. Once you pick extreme, everything is on extreme. Your survival is on extreme, and your combat is on extreme. Now, again, survival means how easy it is to pay salaries, how it is to feed your guys, find food, farm. Everything that happens outside of combat falls down in this category here, basically, right? You can mix and match them as you wish, basically, as you want. It's fine. Feel free to try them out. But I would say for someone new that starts a game, experience is gonna be absolutely fine. Now, save mode. Free, you can save as often and save as often as you want. Limited, you can save once per game, but you can load and go back to the town, for example. And Iron Man, it's just this. You have one save, one chance, that's it, you're dead. If you like punishment, if you are absolutely amazing in this kind of games and you wanna try your luck, go ahead. But otherwise, stick with free. Experience the game out, learn the mechanics, learn the game, make mistakes, don't worry about it, and I would say, easy enough. Now, when it comes down to this one, this is the last thing, and then I'm gonna let you guys go. Customize your guys, and just a couple of pointers really quick. Just make sure that you have the taunt ability on at least one of your guys on your tanks. Make sure you have at least one first aid in your team to heal from poisons, bleeds, and stuff like that. This can save your life early on. And also the traits. I will explain this real quickly, and you'll see it's way easier than it seems. Bloodthirsty, 3% crit, fantastic, always a good choice. Now, Constitution talents, as I said, decent. Constitution is not so important in the game, it's whatever. You wanna take life, fine. Now, Strength and Nimble and Strong, Strength and Dexterity talents, always good. They always scale with your total strength or your total dexterity, depending what class it is. Always solid choices. You cannot go wrong with them. Hardworking and clever, profession experience and overall experience. Again, it's what I said previously. You are going to level up anyway. Why take those talents now and waste them away later, right? Those talents are gonna be absolutely worthless late game or whatever after you level up. So be patient and just pick something else that's good, that scales forever, right? Now, maybe the best talent out of all of these, movement increased by 1. You want movement, you need movement to go anywhere. Movement is expensive, it's an expensive ability. The more movement you have, you cannot go wrong with it. It's always good. Always if you don't know what to do, if you don't know what talent to pick a movement. That's it. And you're done, basically. Volunteer, 10% less wages. The bigger team you have, the better this is. For example, I have a team of 65 dudes, I think, and I am paying something like 6,000 gold wages whenever a contract pays $700 for the at best. So anyway, if you are planning to take your team to the end game and have a big team, this is going to save your butt. Okay. Again, 3% base guard, great, awesome for your tanks. That is damage reduction. That is awesome. And carrying capacity increased by 3, whatever, right? So if you want two good positives, two good skills, take quick, and also take, let's say, for example, strong, right? And for the negative ones, let's go through them together so you don't worry too much. Gluten, +1 food. Yeah, that's fine. +1 food, that's fine. 20% less profession experience. Okay, I mean, why hinder yourself with 20%? It's fine. Don't pick that. Stupid. 5% less experience. Again, do you want to pick it for thematic purposes? Sure. There is a better option here. Unlike critical hit reduced by 3%. No, that sucks. Don't take it. Loafer, carrying capacity reduced by 3. Yeah, that's also good. You can take that if you want to. Willpower reduced by 2. No. Never reduce your willpower. You need minimum at least 15 willpower in each of your guys. I will not tell you now why. I will tell you in another video. This is not the time for this. Just don't reduce your willpower through these ways. So leave this alone. And Drunkard may be actually the simplest one out of all of these, to be honest. Drunkard means that in every meal, every time you rest, you're gonna have to give them wine or some other drink, right? Which is fine. You can get that through other means, right? Yeah, they need alcohol basically. So that's it. This is a generic gist of all the creations process that you are going to go through. Again, the advice that I always give to people that ask me about this kind of things is the same advice I give on the stream all the time. Don't worry about your initial choices. If you don't know what to take that which makes more sense to you. Take that which makes more sense to your theme, how you are seeing your team late game, for example, or however that is. Experience the game in your own pace. You are going to figure out what ticks and what doesn't, what is good and what isn't in the game as you play later on. Everybody makes mistakes. Literally everybody makes mistakes. Don't worry about it. You are going to learn. That process of learning is awesome. The game has a lot to show you. Stick with it, and you can always reroll anyway. Most people reroll after the first team anyway, so don't worry about it. It's all good. If you want more Wartales guides and late game builds, subscribe. I have more coming. And that said, Overlord out. I'll see you guys. Take care of yourselves, man.